Hello there, my name's Colin. Thank you so much for taking the actual time to actually watch this video. If you're new to this channel, I do videos on various subjects, mainly personal development. I also do videos to do with lead generation, because I'm involved in small business. I actually help small businesses, and I also do videos to do with my own mental health. So please, if you've actually watched this video, you find it useful, and you obviously get something from it, please consider subscribing. Now, as the title says, this video is all to do with procrastination. Yeah. Now this is something which has affected me. It's something that really affects so many people. Yeah. Obviously, there's so many people. We want to obviously try and get things done, but we often just don't do it. We often hold ourselves back. We don't take the time, or we don't believe in ourselves. Our limiting beliefs actually hold us back. And so I'm going to talk about what I now try and do to actually overcome this. It's a learning process. You ain't going to obviously be able to change the world overnight, but it is something which, if you try and learn some of the strategies that I'm going to talk about, it will help you to obviously make some sort of progress, albeit small progress at the start. Now, for me, obviously I've got my own business. I actually generate business leads for companies, and obviously I'm trying to do my YouTube channel, and there's so many things which I actually have to try and get done, and it all takes time. And sometimes for me, if you're not seeing the result that you want to see, sometimes it is difficult to obviously take this positive and decisive action, if you like. But you need to remember who you're doing it for, what you're trying to, why are you trying to pursue this dream, if you like. Now, if you look at life, for me, obviously there's different aspects of your life. There's obviously your family, there's your work, there's your dream. For me, obviously I've got YouTube, where I'm trying to build some sort of following. There's so many things which obviously we need to try and make time for, and it is difficult. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is having some sort of chart, some sort of plan, some sort of religious schedule which you are going to adhere to actually help create your dream. Yeah. Now, if I use, for example, my YouTuber's channel as an example, I know it's going to take time. I know it ain't going to happen overnight. It can take a very long while to try and succeed on YouTube, and sometimes obviously my limiting beliefs hold me back. I think, is it going to work? Are people going to be interested? It's this negative side of our mind which obviously is taking over. Well, the only way you're going to address that, the only way you're going to overcome that, is to just say you are going to do it, and that you are going to stick to this schedule. Whether you say to yourself, I'm going to do 1 video a week, 2 videos a week, or whatever it might be in your life, you need to basically just write it down and stick to it. It sounds so simple, and it is. The trouble is, we let other things come into play. We let other things overtake what we want to do. So the first thing, like I said, the first thing you need to do is have some sort of schedule. You need to schedule your week, what you're going to do, because without a schedule, without a plan, without a chart, whatever you want to call it, you've got no map, right? So that's the first thing. The first thing I've done, I've got some sort of plan in place, where I upload my videos, where I make time for my other things in my life, my work, my leisure, etc. You need to have this set out in stone almost, yeah. The second thing is obviously distraction. Yeah, distraction. Something which like me. I mean, I'm going to be a granddad soon, and I know that my daughter's living with me, and I know that when this baby arrives, it's gonna this is going to be another form of distraction. It's going to be something else which I'm going to have to plan almost, and obviously be there for my daughter. And I'm not moaning about it. I actually wanna do it. I'm actually looking forward to it. But I know that it's gonna obviously have some sort of effect on me, and obviously my wife, and obviously my son. But obviously this hasn't come about yet, so I've got this to look forward to. But distraction, what is causing you distraction? What is taking you away from doing what you do? You need to limit this. I mean, I was watching a video the other day about a guy, he was talking about social media and about how people are wasting so much time on watching, reading articles, watching YouTube. They're perhaps doing all these things. They're learning. They're taking in content. You're kind of like discovering what needs to be done. But obviously, this guy was talking about how they fail to take action. Well, you've got to write this down. You've got to write down. That's where the plan comes in. You've got to write down what action you are going to take. Yeah. Now, I've recently started my own blog. I've got my own blog called www.colintalks.co.uk. It's primarily aimed at helping people. Obviously, like most of the videos on my channel, it's aimed at trying to inspire people to obviously lead better and more fulfilling and obviously richer lives. But it's taking me time, and if I'm honest about it, I'm not seeing any return on it at the moment, because I know it's a long-term thing. It takes time, and it is sometimes it's difficult to obviously push yourself to do it. I'm not finding it ultra difficult, because it is something that I'm genuinely interested in, and I'm just doing it as and when I can. I'm trying to write an article every week, which I've been told is the thing to do, and I'm more or less obviously adhering to that. What I've been doing recently, I've actually been writing articles, and I don't know why, but I've not actually uploaded them right away. I've just written another 3 articles, which has taken me time, and obviously I'm going to go over them and get them cleaned up and get them obviously, edited, to obviously make sure that there's no mistakes. And again, all this takes time, but how am I doing this? It's not easy. It's just through making some sort of plan, some sort of plan, holding in your mind some sort of belief that you can achieve, and that obviously, what's the consequence if you don't do it? Which brings me on to my next subject, if you like, and that is, what is the consequence of you taking no action? It might be that you're like me. You might be like, I'm self-employed, doing reasonably well. Been, if I'm honest about it, been struggling a bit lately, and obviously I know I want to improve. I want things for my family. I want things for my children. So what I'm trying to do with my YouTube channel and also with my blog is I'm almost using them as a reason. That's my why. I talk about it in other videos. You've got to have your reason. So write down your reason why. Write down your reason why. Why are you gonna do this? What is your end result? What is the end result? What is your? Where do you want to be in 10 years' time, 5 years' time? Where do you want to be tomorrow? Because it really is up to you. Now, obviously, different people have been given different opportunities in life. Some people have got obviously born into better circumstances, but we've still got to realise. Hopefully you can tell by this video, or by other videos that I've done, that it really, wherever you are on like a level, if you like, of life, or i.e. your financial situation, your ability to do things you want to do, wherever you are on that level, you can improve it, albeit slowly. I don't, sometimes I watch these videos, and obviously I watch a lot of personal development videos. People like me who are on there, they're talking about different things, and sometimes I almost feel like screaming at them, because some of them, they try and make it seem so easy, and it's not. It's not. When you see these videos, I'll make, become a network marketer, do this, do that, and overnight you're going to have this success. It doesn't exist. Yeah, what I've seen and what I've researched, and why I'm, if you like, building some sort of structure, if you like, some sort of way of moving forward, is that if you do it continuously, you will see results, albeit small at the beginning. But you need to understand that if you're not seeing any results in your life, if you're kind of, you know, standing still, it really will be as a result of you not taking no decisive action. Or it might be that you want to take action and you've got all these fantastic and brilliant ideas of earning more money or leading a more fulfilled life, but you're just letting other things hold you back. It might be your limiting beliefs, it might be lack of confidence, it might be lack of motivation, it might be your health, yeah. But there's always going to be a reason. But what you need to hopefully take away from this video is that whatever your reason is, you can get help to move forward. So if you are thinking about, you know, like with me, I'm struggling with my mental health at the moment. I suffered terribly from OCD, and I've been bad lately. You know, I'm very honest, open about it. And my daughter said to me the other day, Dad, you need to go and get more help. You need to, you know, you need to obviously start getting some sort of, you know, help from other people who know more about OCD, or, you know, obsessive compulsive disorder, than what I actually do. Even though I think I know a lot about it, I've done videos on it. I just think that sometimes you need more help. But you know, this, like I say, this video is to do with procrastination. It's to do with, you know, what's holding you back. You just need to look at all the different things that I've been talking about, all the different things that, you know, which you know are holding you back. Whether, you know, like I say, whether it's your motivation, your confidence, it might be your lack of education, whatever it is, you need to understand that you need to spend less time sitting there, what I call binge watching videos or reading content or whatever it is. Obviously you need to do this. Obviously you're watching this video now and hopefully you're getting something from it. But you need to take on board the fact that just watching something or reading something is not going to get you anywhere. It's only when you actually say to yourself, well, do you know what? I've watched that video, you know, about procrastination. The guy said that I've got to structure my day. I'm going to structure my day. I'm going to, you know, in the morning, you know, for me example, I'm trying to write this blog. In the morning, I try and set what I do. I've set aside time for writing, because I know in the morning I'm more with it. My brain is more with it. So I structure to do writing in the morning. Then I've got obviously whatever work I've got to do that day, and then obviously you structure in a bit of leisure time, family time, and then it might be that you've got again in your plan for that day that you need to go shopping. I don't know what you need to do in your day, but it needs to be structured, yeah. And with regards to distraction, you've just got to make sure that whoever else is in your house, you know, whoever else rings up, you know, whoever these people are, you need to take on board that your time is more important than theirs. I watch a guy, I've spoke about him, you know, I watch him all the time, Brendan Burchard, I think his name is, and he's a massive coach on YouTube, personal development coach, and he talks about this, about how he don't let anybody, you know, someone might ring up and say to him, you know, I'm guessing he's got a secretary now, but someone rings up and they say, well, I've got this, you know, can you do this for me? He won't just all of a sudden, oh yeah, okay, I'll do it right now, I'll get on and I'll resend an email. He don't do that, because like he says, this other person's need is not greater than his own, yeah? So if you want to move forward, just recap on this video, if you want to move forward, you've got to first of all structure your day. That's the main thing. Structure your day, know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, yeah? And beat yourself up over it if you don't do it. Yeah, say to yourself, well, why haven't I done that? Why haven't I done that video? Why haven't I wrote that article? Why haven't I made that phone call? Yeah? It's all to do with discipline, yeah? It's like years ago, I'm still in sales now, but years ago I was in an office, I was involved in doing caravan sales, and we had these lists of people that had bought caravans or were thinking about buying a caravan, and the people that used to do well, yeah, we had to sit and make phone calls. Sometimes they were cold calls. More often than not, they were people that had basically expressed an interest. The people that were making the most money, yeah, and I was doing well at that, was the people who was making the most phone calls, yeah, because the people that were making the most phone calls had more opportunities of people saying yes. That's the only reason. Obviously, you've got to know how to communicate. You've got to know how to talk to people. You've got to know how to come across authentic. But when you break it all down, the people that were achieving the most, when I look at my industry now that I'm involved in like lead generation, the people that are making the most money are the people who are making the greatest sacrifice. Yeah? It's that simple. It's that simple. Obviously, there's easier ways of doing what I do, lead generation, which I'm looking at now. Obviously, using automation, Facebook ads, etc. But generally, it's the people that are structuring their day. They're committing to taking that time on that task, and they're saying to themselves, they're not gonna do anything else until that task is completed. Yeah, I'm doing this now with my articles, with my article writing on my blog, colintalks.co.uk. I'm actually saying to myself, I'm gonna write 50 articles. I'm gonna write 100 articles. I'm gonna keep doing it until people start taking a greater interest. Yeah, because I know that further down the line, who knows, it could be 2 years, could be 3 years from now, hopefully my blog will start making money, and I'm doing it for my family. My why is my family. Yeah, you've got to have a reason why. Yeah, somebody who gets up in the morning and they've got no drive, they've got no willingness to do anything, they've got no reason why. You need to find one. So start structuring your day, find your reason why. Yeah, that is for me is the biggest. I'm thinking about my daughter now, my son. I've not got loads of money. I've got a nice house. I'm relatively comfortable. Still got a mortgage, and there's not a day goes by where I don't think where my daughter's going to be living in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, where my son's going to be living when I'm not around. Because this is important to me. It needs to be important to you. This needs to be the top of your list. Yeah, start bringing your A game. Start bringing your A game. If you've got children, you've already got a why. All you've got to do now is start taking action. Structure your day. Find your reason why. Don't let anybody distract you. And make sure that if you set out to do a task, that you complete it. I hope this has helped you. I really do. I'm not a professional life coach. It's something that obviously I'm aiming towards. Obviously trying to spread the word, if you like, of improvement. But I really do think that if you follow some of these things I've been talking about, your life can't but improve. If you found this helpful, and I really hope you have, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Check out my blog, colintalks.co.uk. I'm on Facebook as well. And like I say, I really hope this helps. But more importantly, please consider subscribing. If there's something you think I've missed out that I should have mentioned in this video, leave it in the comment section as well. I'll always get back to what I call constructive comments. Please like, please subscribe, and like I say, thank you so much for taking your precious time, because it is precious, to watch this video. Thank you so much.